This is Passion Drive. Today I will share a story where a Zen master teaches about the how to think clearly through his powerful teachings. In the end, I will share with you my own transformational journey and the powerful impact of this story in my own life. In the heart of a bustling city, where the noise of life was loud and fast, there was a strange sight that left many people surprised. A seemingly ordinary man sat amid the chaos, eyes closed, a serene smile on his face. His name was Hiroshi, a man who had mastered the art of thinking clearly. Hiroshi wasn't always this way. He was once a man of worry, his mind a whirlwind of thoughts, fears, and anxieties. His life was a constant battle against the storm within his mind. But one day, he stumbled upon a Zen master, who lived in the tranquility of the mountains. Fascinated by the master's calm attitude even when life was hard, Hiroshi asked him, "How do you remain so calm in the face of life's storms?" The Zen master, with a gentle smile, replied, "By thinking clearly." "But how can I think clearly when my mind is a storm?" Hiroshi asked, his voice filled with desperation. The Zen master, with a twinkle in his eye, said, "Let me show you something." He led Hiroshi to a small table with a teapot and 2 cups. The Zen master began to pour tea into one of the cups. He poured until the cup was full, but he didn't stop there. He kept pouring as the tea overflowed, spilling onto the table. Hiroshi watched in surprise and finally said, "Master, the cup is full. No more will go in." The Zen master stopped pouring and looked at Hiroshi. He said, "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions and beliefs. How can I show you the art of clear thinking unless you first empty your cup?" Hiroshi stared at the overflowing cup, his eyes wide with realization. He understood that his mind was like the overflowing cup, filled with preconceived notions and anxieties. To think clearly, he needed to empty his mind, to make space for new thoughts and experiences. From that day forward, Hiroshi practiced the art of emptying his cup. He learned to let go of his presumptions and fears, to make space for thinking clearly. He learned to embrace the chaos, not fight it. And so, Hiroshi became the man in the heart of the bustling city, a beacon of calm amidst the chaos. His story serves as a reminder to us all, that the art of thinking clearly is not about silencing the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. As Hiroshi's tale unfolded, I couldn't help but reflect on my own journey. I was once like Hiroshi, a storm of thoughts and worries. I was a radio host, my voice reaching thousands of listeners every day. But off the air, I was a man drowning in the noise of his own thoughts. My mind was a constant chatter of scripts, schedules, and ratings. The pressure was immense, and I lost sleep, my appetite, and my joy in life. I was on the brink of a breakdown. Then one day, I stumbled upon Hiroshi's story. The tale of the overflowing cup resonated with me. I realized my mind was like that cup, overflowing with worries and fears, leaving no room for peace or clarity. Inspired by Hiroshi, I decided to empty my cup. I took a sabbatical and retreated to a quiet town. I spent my days in silence, learning to quiet my mind. It was challenging, for the silence was difficult at first. But as days turned into weeks, I began to hear the whispers of my own heart. I returned to the city, to my job as a radio host, but I was a changed man. I learned to separate my work from my self-worth. I learned to leave my worries at the studio door when I left for the day. I learned to empty my cup each night, to make room for the new day. And so, dear listeners, I share Hiroshi's story in my own, not as a radio host, but as a fellow traveler on the journey of life. Remember, the art of thinking clearly is not about silencing the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. And to dance, you must first empty your cup.